Good morning. Welcome to my Facebook Live. Today is Sunday, February 20th, and this is actually my monthly card class that I do online. So anyone can participate. So if you're joining, say hello. Let me know you're here, where you're from. If this is your first time joining, let me know that too. So today I'm going to be featuring the Catch You Later stamp set. This is from the Occasions catalog. And I will be sharing 4 projects featuring this stamp set. I do have a Hostess code for February. So this is my Hostess code and my website to place an order. Ordering ends this coming Wednesday, February 23rd at midnight. And so if you use this Hostess code, if you spend $35 or more, you will get the card kit for everything you see today. You'll get that card kit in the mail to make the 4 cards for free. And if you spend $50 or more, you'll also get a Sale-A-Bration item from Stampin' Up! Because we are still in Sale-A-Bration through the end of February. Plus, you'll get my new monthly tutorial bundle for free. So I am part of a collaboration group, and every month we have a tutorial bundle. So with every $50 order, you'll get this tutorial bundle for free. Let's go ahead and get started. I see we have Lori, Jackie, Maribel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you like the cards. So I was in love with this stamp set when I saw it. I thought it was super cute. I love cats. We have lots of quail in our backyard often, and I thought the monkeys were super cute. So I'm excited to share some of these ideas with you today. Okay. So typically I would have the cards done, but I'm a little behind today, so I'm going to make them as we go. But I have great ideas to show you how to use most of the stamps in the stamp set. I am going to be using blends to color everything, the Stampin' Blends. So if you're recreating these with me, or you got the make and take and you're watching this replay, feel free to use whatever colors you have as far as coloring. I like coloring with the blends. You can color with the markers or watercolor pencils. Because I'm doing the blends, I'm going to be using the Memento Black ink pad on all of my cards. Okay. So I am featuring some different designer series paper today. So I kind of wanted to show a different way to use this Heart and Home. So this Heart and Home, it has a suite and it kind of coordinates with some flower stamp sets, but I kind of wanted to mix it up and use it with a different stamp set that you might not think to use it with. So I'm actually using the Heart and Home today for 2 of my cards. And then I'm also using the Daffodil Afternoon. And this is a Sale-A-Bration item. You can't purchase it, but you can earn it for free. So if you place a $50 order, you can earn this whole package of paper for free. And it has lots of colors. It's real fun. I like it a lot because it has flowers on one side, but on the other side it has some more kind of neutral prints that you could use for anything. Could be masculine cards, anything. So very useful paper. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Maribel says she loves my nails. Thank you. Let me pull up my video up here so I can see your comments on the screen. Thank you, Maribel, for the compliment. I like the glitter. I just like the subtleness of it. Okay, let me see here. Okay. All right. Staggy says she has the stamp set, but she hasn't used it yet. So maybe this will give you some ideas, okay? All right, so let's get started. The first one I'm going to start with is the fish, the cat and the fish. We're going to be using each of the images, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them on a block to start. And I know I've been a little absent with my Facebook Lives, but I'm trying to get back on a regular schedule. So I will be doing a monthly card class every month. You can get the kit for free by placing an order. So just keep an eye out for that. And try to get better about my weekly lives as well. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so we're going to do the cat and the fish. And I think I'm just going to do the You're Just Perfect stamp. So, okay. And I have some Mossy Meadow cardstock for my base. And then this is the Heart and Home paper. So here's the side with the flowers. If you don't have this package of Designer Series paper, what I notice is on the back side, one side is all flowers, and the back side is all different wood grains. So I've almost used up this whole package here, so I don't have a whole lot to show you. But so here's flowers, and here's a different wood grain. And here's the bumblebees and a different wood grain. So I thought that was kind of fun once I figured it out. Okay, I like to use my grid here to line up my stamps to make sure they're straight. I don't put the stickers on the back. I don't like to. This works for me. So I do include the sticker sheet, though. I stick it in the back here. That way, if I ever sell the stamp set later or give it away, if the next person that receives it does like to put the stickers on, they have them in there to do that with. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my image on this circle, and I just cut out some circles with the dies. If you have the circle punches, you can use those as well. So ink up our stamp. Okay, so like that. So I'm going to set that aside for a minute, and then I'm going to stamp my sentiment directly on my Designer Series paper. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp it towards the bottom. Make sure that's the correct way. And let's see, actually maybe I'll do it this direction. Okay, kind of creating on the fly with you guys. Alrighty, and then that way I can kind of stamp right in here. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to color with our blends. And I am using the pumpkin pie for the fish. And I was going to use the gray granite. I'm not sure if this is going to be too dark. Let's test it out on something. I have some paper here. No, okay. I kind of get my grays confused, which one's darker and lighter. So let's do that one. And then I'll color my water. This is Balmy Blue, okay? So let's start with the water. So if you don't like coloring and you've never used the blends, I would recommend you maybe get a couple blends and try it, because they make coloring really easy. And there's just some stamp sets in the catalog that have to be colored, and they're super cute. So I like to do light to dark. Some people like to do dark to light. It's just personal preference. So I just come in with my light color and then add a few accents with the darker. Okay. And then for the cat, so we have, this is gray granite, and we have our light and our dark. So I'm going to start with my light. These do have two ends, a fine line and a wider line for coloring, just like the markers do, which is nice. All right. So, coloring in here. So our weather is it's flopping back and forth. It snowed earlier this last week. This weekend's really nice, which is nice because it's nice for the weekend. I think it's supposed to get cold again. I'm not sure, but I'm ready for spring. Are you all ready for spring, or you like winter? I don't like the cold. So, okay. So just colored that in a little. I might just add a little of the lighter smoky slate down here to create a shadow. Okay. Like that. All right, and now we're ready to we're ready to assemble our card, okay? So fold our base in half. Daggy says it's crazy where she's at. Remind me where you're at, Daggy. Okay. Adhesive. I'm using my Seal Plus. All right, and then I'm using two different ribbons today. I'm using the black and white gingham, and then the bumblebee gingham ribbon. Okay, so this one I'm going to use the black and white, and I'm just going to wrap this around, and I'm just going to tie a knot. That way it's kind of a non-gender card. Daggy's in Texas. Alrighty. So tie a knot here. I might move that up just a tad. Trim our ribbon. Okay. Severe allergies. I'm not looking forward to that part of spring. However, I can deal with it. If it means being outside more. Alright. Okay, so this first card is pretty simple. Do that and get some dimensionals. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to set that right there like that. So there's our first card. Pretty quick and simple. Okay. So the next card I'm going to do is going to be similar to this one. I made this one for a swap. And here again, I'm using that Heart and Home paper. This time I'm using the flowers and the wood grain. And we're going to use it with the little quill. Okay, so I'm going to switch the colors up just a little bit to coordinate with the products I'm using today. So I have my base. This is the smoky slate, the gray granite. This is gray granite. This is the fresh freesia. And the dies that I'm using today are the scalloped contour dies. So this is the one, it has the different rectangles with the different stitching, and it also has this edge here. So I just cut a strip and then put a decorative edge, and that's how I'm going to combine the two different designer series papers. Okay. All right. So first thing, let's stamp our quill. So here we have our quill. Again, I'm just doing some layered circles. Okay. And for this one, I am going to use let's see here. This one I said I'll always be here for you. So this one I think I'm going to do Better Together, just to have something different. And to try to use all the stamps in this set. So we'll line this up again. Okay. And again, I'm going to stamp on my designer series paper. However, this one I think I'm going to move it up a little. So I think I'm going to put my circle down here, like so, and then do it like that. Okay. So then to color these, I colored them with the Balmy Blue. So I started with the Balmy Blue. And I know quill are not blue. However, if they're a cartoon, they could be blue. So I was trying to kind of mix it up, think outside the box. Everything doesn't have to be traditional. And especially if you're limited on your ink colors or maybe your blends. I kind of, thought about cartoons when I was trying to come up with colors with these to make them a little different and to tie them in with the designer series paper so that they matched. Okay. Alright, and then for this gray I am using the smoky slate, and I'm going to use the darker one and the fine tip, and that's what I'm coloring their feet. Okay. And then their little quills on top of their head. Alright, and so then I'm going to come in with my darker blue and just put some shading. I kind of follow the lines if they have them. Okay. if you think about shadowing, if you think about where your sun is coming from, anything on the underside is going to have a shadow. So then I'm going to just kind of blend these in a little more. Okay. And then with my gray, my light gray, I'm going to come in and just add some gray in here. And you'll have to forgive me, these markers need to be replaced. But it actually kind of works good for this. And I'm just putting some gray in. Because birds are not just one color, they're usually several colors with their feathers. Okay? So like that. Okay. So we'll put this onto our circle. Alright, and then we're ready to assemble our card. So, fold it in half. And how I did the designer series paper was I just kind of put them on here, like so. And then this is going to cover up that seam. And then I'm going to use some ribbon. To come in and dress it up. Okay? Thinking I might use the black though. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm not going to actually have my scalloped edge over on this side. You could do it either way. I'm going to do it like that. And then I think I'm going to tie a bow. I'm going to try it. Tie a knot first. All right, much better. Okay, so trim these up. Then we'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, so I could just stick this on here, like so, but I'm going to dress it up a little more. And I am going to use our new bow punch. I don't know if I said that right, but and so I'm going to get some leaves from that. Okay. And then, so that's Mossy Meadow. And then this is the bumblebee. And I'm going to get some of these little yellow flowers. And I like odd numbers when it comes to doing my cards. So, let's get 3 of those. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my bone folder and kind of curl these to give them a little, you know, more realistic dimension to them. Just little things like this can really make a card pop. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea, Daggy. Self-locking tweezers. I don't know that I've ever seen any, but the concept makes sense. All right. How do I want to do this? I'll put one up there and I'll put two down here. So I'm just going to use some of my liquid glue and just glue these down. I'm not real concerned about where they're gluing because the circle is going to cover it up. So, okay. And then some of our flowers up here. Like so, and then oops. Okay. And then make sure it's straight. Just put it down just like that. And there you have it. So we changed it up just a bit with the ribbon and the colors. So that's our second card. Okay, so these are what we've made so far. Okay, so the next one, the next image is the monkeys. Okay. So for the monkeys, I decided I was going to use that daffodil paper. So like I showed you, one side is real floral and the other side is not. So we're going to use the side that's not floral. I am going to use this bumblebee ribbon with this card. I die cut a rectangle from the contour dies here. Okay. And so let's get going on here. So let's stamp our monkeys first. I think for this one, I decided, let's see here, to stamp them this direction, or we could stamp them this direction, I'm not sure. I might do it this way, just to show you how you don't have to stay within these lines, I think. I'm going to show you. We're gonna see how it looks. I think it'll look good. Okay, so we're going to ink up those monkeys and stamp them. And then the I love hanging around with you. I'm going to stamp right below that. Okay. Just like that. Okay, what I love about this paper also is it has Very Vanilla in it, and I find I don't use my Very Vanilla very often, and because it's in this paper, it gives me a great reason to use it. So that's another thing I love about this paper. I'm going to be sad that it's going away, but we have it until the end of February, so... Okay. Just cleaning my stamps here. Thank you guys. I'm glad you're liking the cards. Okay, so let's set that aside while it doesn't really take long to dry, but I like to just let it sit for a minute if I'm going to color. just in case. The black usually doesn't bleed, but I don't know. I just feel better if I wait a little bit. So I'm going to put this on here like so. And then for this one, I'm going to cover the seam with the ribbon, okay? I just have to decide which one I want. I think I like that. Okay. So, alrighty. So similar layout as the quail. Bring this in, but this one I'm just going to tie, well, I think I might tie a bow up here too. Let's pull some out of here. Alright, so need to tie it kind of close to the top. These are where those tweezers would come in handy, I'm sure. Or just untie a knot for now. Okay, wrap this around. If my loop is coming up, that's how I know the bow is going to be right side up. I have to tell myself that because when I first started making cards, I always tied my bows upside down. So I would actually have to turn my card upside down to tie a bow because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, that my bows wouldn't be right side up. But okay, so there's that, and then this will set down here like so, and this isn't glued down, so we can actually move it a little. Okay, I think I'm going to make these tails a little shorter. Okay, all right. Okay, so then we're going to color this. So I am going to stick with my colors. I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow, and I'm actually using the new skin toned blends. So I have 400, 300, and 200. So they all have these numbers associated with them, different shades. And by blending the different shades, you can come up with various colors. But these also work good for coloring animals. So I have a scrap piece of paper here, and I'm just going to, I just pulled out three different ones that were in the same order. And let's see, when we draw these out, kind of what shades they are. Okay. So I really like this one, and I might use it with this one. So we'll put that one aside. You could use all three. So we'll color the greenery. I'm using my light Mossy Meadow. And here there's not a whole lot of area to do shading. So if you didn't want to, you don't have to. It really doesn't matter. And then for the monkeys, so I'm going to do their faces lighter. So that was this one here. Okay. Might actually end up using all three. I don't know. We'll see here. Okay. And this one. Now, if you don't have the new skin tones, you could just use different browns. I think we have soft suede, we have crumb cake. I believe these are still on back order, so if you didn't get them already, you'll have to wait till they come back in stock. So, I'm meeting with my team this afternoon for a Zoom class, and we're actually going to be playing with the Here Together bundle. So I'm looking forward to that. I get together with my team once a month on Zoom to do make and takes, and then we have our team meeting on Tuesday. So we have lots of fun. Most of our events are online. We have a few in-person events, I think once a quarter. But we kind of switched to online during the pandemic, and then some of our team members moved away. We've had team members join from other cities around the state. So it just kind of works to do online. So it's lots of fun. Okay, so this is pretty dark, but we'll still try to do some shading. Let's see here. Okay. What was this color? I don't know. We'll try it. I'm just going to come in here. Some shading in here, shading in here. Pretty dark monkeys. That's okay. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, yeah, color lifter. I forgot about that. I think I have one of those. I don't have it handy, though. That's a great idea. I need to keep that, remember to pull it out every time that I use these. Okay, so then we're just going to stick that on there. I'm going to use dimensionals again. I can find them. Sorry about that. I know that's loud. Okay. Alright, and I don't like to skimp on dimensionals. If you're going to use them and pop it up, make sure it stays popped up. Okay. And then we're going to stick this just right here, like so. Super cute! Isn't that fun? So now we have these ones, and this one here. So we used all the image stamps from that stamp set. Okay, and I'm going to do one more card with you. This card, however, I want to highlight this beautiful designer series paper. So I'm not going to be stamping an image. I'm just going to be stamping some words because I just think this is so beautiful. It can totally stand alone in a card in and of itself. So I have a base of Bumblebee, and I have a 6x6 of this designer series paper. I'm going to be using the Bumblebee gingham ribbon, and to stick along the same stamp set, I am going to do I think I'll do Happy Birthday from Us. Okay, so Happy Birthday from Us. Okay. Okay. So I haven't cut this yet because I wanted to show you all. So this is the base of my cardstock, and it's going to go this direction. So I want a little of the green and I want a little of the white up here. Okay, so I'm going to just take my little cutter here. And I'm going to cut off some of the top. Like so. And I think I could probably stamp my words over here. So this doesn't go quite out long enough, but we can just eyeball it. Like so. Okay. And go a little off the bottom. off the bottom and then a little bit off the top. Still too much. Okay. So my top is crooked. So let's do a little more here. Okay. And a little more down here. Make sure it's straight. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we'll fold our base. Okay. Oh, I didn't stamp it first, but so we're just gonna have to be sure to not to mess it up. Okay. So let's make sure our words are straight. I have to look straight down, so. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna stamp it right over here. I could make a little tag, but I just wanted to show how you can make a quick, pretty card. There you go. So you can see my sentiment. Just fits nicely over that. And then for this one, I'm going to tie a bow. And I think that I will tie it over on this side since my words are over here. Okay. Okay. So if you order $35 and use the Hostess code and you get the make and take kit, I will include this paper. So if you choose to get it as a celebration item, that's great. And if you choose not to, I will include a sheet for you to use for this card. So, okay. So, there's that quick and easy card. Alright, so here's all the cards that we made today. Okay. So, lots of fun. Got all those in there. So again, if you use the Hostess code, here's the Hostess code. Right here. It's good through February 23rd, which is Wednesday at midnight. Place an order of $35 or more, and you'll get the card kit to make all these cards in the mail. You will need your own ink and stamp sets. I can't stamp anything for you. If you spend $50 or more, you'll get a free celebration item for Stampin' Up! Plus, you'll get my tutorial bundle for free. So this will be emailed to you for anybody that places a $50 order or more. Okay? So features the catch you later. So thank you everyone for joining me. Be sure to join me next month for my card club next month, and watch my page for when I'm going to go live this week. Okay? So I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Thanks for spending a little time with me. Okay, bye.